Hi, and this is my last video, my final exam. And to answer the questions, what skills you're expected to gain from this class? I've always been bad at doing speeches, so I wanted to gain a better understanding of how I could make it better and have a bit better confidence. And I feel like I've improved with that. And for the specific examples of the different communication chapter concepts, for communicating, I helped use with my tone of voice and getting people to sympathize over, like, if I feel worried or if I feel confident about my topic, I get them to listen to it. And another thing I used was um, using the what was it? Hand gestures and motions, so I they could feel like I'm more into it, and I get them to get more attention. And for my interview speech, I organize that by using topic patterns. I use that because it wasn't really a time logical order. It was topics. So I had different topics for my interview speech. It was his background and the background of the my topic and future outcomes. So it's not really a time logical thing, it's more of a topic. And method of informing did you use for my informative speech? I talked about obesity, so that's kind of explaining and describing. It's not how to or demonstrating anything. It's more of, this is what it is. This is what's going on in the world, and this is how you fix it. So it's explaining and describing what it is. And for the types of techniques that I use for my persuasive speech, I used to get my desired outcome. I decided to pull them in with my stories and how they could relate to it, I guess, and how my persuasive speech was on how to lessen electronic time, and I told them what they could do instead of it and how much better their life would be if they lessened it. I didn't tell them to stop, but I told them to lessen it and how they can. And how has my public speaking skills improved? Throughout my speeches, I've noticed that I did have a tendency to mumble sometimes because I get kind of scared. But overall, I do a lot better now from when I was in high school. But I do tend to look at the screen a lot. That's why my last speech I didn't use a projector, and I also put a lot of words on my slides as well. So I decided not to use it. And yeah. My instructor, what they think my strength was, she said that I had a good topic and that I explained well. But some things that I could improve on is looking at the whole audience and to kind of have a better timing, because through some of my my speeches, I had overtime. What are some of the professional and personal goals for the future? Some of them, my personal and professional goals. My personal goals is to pass all my classes, and professional goals is to get my degree and get a job. And this class is actually helping me with that. hopefully I pass.